Halito friends, I have the Midnight Muses Sugar Muses Luxe box from Sugar Muses. My favorite box, as you guys know. I'm excited. I had to rip my thing off, but it is sealed shut. It's a decently heavy box, so let's get her open. Get her open. Okay. I hope everybody's doing well with the chaos of this world right now. It is wild out there. We're going to do our best. So I hope this video can bring you a little joy. Okay, so we have, as usual, our contents and a little bit about what's going on. So this is the Midnight Muses Luxe Spellcaster box for April. It did come a little quicker than usual, which is nice. And then we have all of the things. We have a spell. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. Let me take this out because I know it's super shiny. Super shiny right now. There's another one you can look at while I take this out. She's beautiful too. This is all by Midnight Muses. All rights reserved. Ooh, I love this stuff. Their art is getting better, I feel like. I feel like it's gotten better. That's beautiful with all those mushrooms. Very dark spring, kind of in between, getting to be all lush and green, but still kind of in that wintry feel, but getting there. Love that. And then we have this one. Open it up. I'll leave this one here for you to look at while I open that. Beautiful. I am really into the mushrooms. Those are really pretty. I wonder what that is there. Can you see that little thing? It looks like there's some little, maybe those are just little mushrooms on a little bit. It makes me want to go out into the forest. Okay, and there she is. She's beautiful. She's got some spring flowers in her hair and the light behind her. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love it. So that's our art pieces, which are a little different than usual. They kind of mix it up. And of course this gorgeous paper that they always put in here. Look at that, the roses, and what are these? Lilies of some sort, I think. Not, yeah. What are these? If anybody knows. What are those guys? Can you see them? There we go. All right, here's a sneak peek. Oh, I can see already. Those are so cute. So we've got some red and black. So this is like the goth light box. So I'm going to move this over since we saw that. So we have our pretty art here. There. Let's see what we have here. So this is our intuitively picked tarot card with their little label thing there, sticker. So pretty. I can get this off without ripping it. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Nice. That's beautiful. Card back with the moon and the stars. Well, maybe that's the sun and these are the moons and the stars. I don't know, but it's beautiful. Ooh, tarot. So this is the 4 of Cups. Nice. Nice. I love that deck. I'm really getting into tarot these days, so looking for a deck to use. We'll see if they tell us what it is, but sometimes you have to look on their website. So what I see first is a stone. This beautiful stone here and the beautiful red little bag. See what we get in here. Okay. Ooh, okay, so it's kind of this. Let's see if it's red and pale purple-ish color. See if you can see that. We've got some shine, so it's not going to show up too much. But yeah, it's pretty. Let's look and see what that is. Oh, okay, this is just some tumbled jasper, but it's a really pretty one. Jasper is considered a stone of grounding, connecting to the earth's energy and promoting stability. It is believed to provide protection against negative energies and environmental pollution. Okay, so I might actually stick this in my bag when I travel. That might be helpful. Put that there. Okay, we have some little stickers. How cute. This little red butterfly. It's coming off a little more orange on camera, but it's very red, like a deep blood red. It's really pretty. Bee. There's a little bee, very cute. Love that. And of course, little mushrooms. Little mushrooms, so cute. Love those. Okay, let's see. There's a big one here right on top, so let's look at that. This looks like a pentagram. Well, I think it's just, I can't find it on there, but it looks like it's a pentagram kind of altar or door handle kind of thing. Oh, the ribbons come off. We have this pentagram, and then we have a bunch of ribbon, and it's very pretty. Okay, oh, it's the DIY Beltane star with ribbon. One Beltane tradition that's still practiced in many places is the decorating of the May bush or May tree, also called a fairy tree or wishing tree. The May bush is typically a small tree or shrub in which people placed decorations as well as offerings and wishes to the fae and other nature spirits. Wishes were written on ribbon and then tied to the tree. Oh, so you can write your wishes on here and put it in a tree. I'll probably put this in my backyard somewhere. That's so cute. So you can have them hanging wherever you want. So there's a bundle of ribbons and nice little things, and then your little star or pentagram like that. That's very nice. Put that here. Okay, and then we have a couple of, we have a couple of pentagram candles. So they're black candles. Can you see them? Let me take one out. Black candles with pentagrams. So these would be great for like protection candles or any, you know, spell, but protection would be really good, especially when you're doing your spells. That's cool. I haven't seen them with pentacles on them. Get them out of this plastic. I don't want to, I was like poking at it and it kind of, I did that from poking at it. But I hope you can see there's some pentagrams on them. Pentacles, pentagrams. Okay, so I guess, well, I'll just take this off. I don't really need it on there. I have a box that I keep all my candles in. I might put one of these up right away. This stuff is all kind of Beltane oriented stuff for April. I guess it's nice to have it ahead of time. I wonder, I'll bet that our Beltane, I'll bet the May box is Beltane oriented. I have to look and see when Beltane is. I'll have to check that out. So we have 2 candles. That's nice. And this big sachet bag. I like that. Okay. Let's see what's next. What do we have here? We have altar wash. Ooh, okay. This came in the same. I like that they're doing this. Last month they had something in a jar like this too. So that's really cool. So the same jar. So we're kind of building this really cool little apothecary section here. So this is altar wash, which is pretty self-explanatory, but let's see if we can find it. Spring is time to shed the old and start a new. Altar and floor wash, altar/floor wash are a common part of magical cleansing. This herbal blend can be added to 1/2 cup of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of salt. You may also add cascarilla powder if you have it. I do have some. Dilute 3 parts of hot water to 1 part wash and strain out the herbs. When the mixture has cooled, I suggest cleaning your altar floor with the method you traditionally use and then do a final rinse with this wash. Cool. So you can use it to wash your floors or your altar or probably, you know, any space really. Let's smell it. It smells good. Kind of very minty. Does it tell us what's in it? This blend contains lemon balm, rosemary, mint, red clover, nettle leaf, and citrus peel. I recommend doing a test patch, blah, 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 all that stuff, and don't ingest it. So here it is. It's kind of bright, and so a lot of, but here, I'll show you the top. There we go. But yeah, it smells good. This is something I would put, maybe I would put this even in a simmer pot. This would be good for a simmer pot, just to even just cleanse your space. Put that there. Okay, what's Next, what do we have over here? I think this is probably the oil. They have lovely oils. I have so many now, and I don't want them to go bad, so I'm going to have to figure out some other use for them. Ooh, this looks like a different bottle. Oh, it's a very, oh, Van oil. It's very nice. Look at that. I love that jar. It's a much bigger jar, or longer jar than we usually get. And that is some very cool art they have on there. This black is really black. I don't know if it comes up that black, but it is a very black. Like that is. Ooh, nice. Okay. It smells so good. Van oil is one of the most popular hoodoo condition formulas out there. It has a long history of use in root work, but is especially associated with the New Orleans and areas of Louisiana where it seems to have first appeared. It can be used to anoint talismans, mojo bags, and candles. It is often used to attract good fortune, success, and prosperity. Oil contains lemongrass, lemon, sage, and vetiver essential oils and extracts in an organic almond oil base. Store your oil away from heat and light. Blah, blah, blah. It is not intended to be used as a perfume, although it is skin safe. That is cool. I kind of like that. That's neat. Nice. Okay. It's funny that they have it as not as a perfume, but it has a roller ball on it. That seems a little like I think just in a regular bottle would be a good idea, because if you're going to anoint things, you usually drop it on. Like if you wanted to anoint a candle or something, you would probably want to drop it. But that's cool. It's cool still. I'll use it for sure. Okay, we're getting down here. What do we have here? Okay. Ooh, a black rose. Is this an incense holder? Okay, so yes, this is the black rose incense holder. It feels like it's made out of clay, maybe? It is heat proof. That there. What is next? This is a big box here. Okay, we have some incense as per usual. It is black incense, and this is fairy portal incense. All natural. It doesn't say what's in it, but it is nice. Let's put one in the, although I don't use incense, but I can put it outside maybe, or I can gift this to somebody. I might give it to my sister, although, let's see. I guess that's how it would sit. Feels like, yeah. What do you think of that? I mean, it's cool, but then your incense is going to fall here, so where's your incense going to go? I don't know. It's good. It's cool though. Okay. And we have this. We have more things. There's still more and more things. Okay. So, oh, we have candle holders, looks like, for these candles, which is cool. So you have your whole setup. I like that. That's neat. They're wood, like stained black. Those are cool. Okay, taper. Oh, wooden candle holder. Candles is about. Please use some foil to line the inside of the holder. Do not burn candles unattended or around children or pets. Use heat-proof surface. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I mean, a wood candle holder, you don't want it to burn all the way down, because you might burn it. But it's interesting that it has this, I don't know if you can see that little design on the bottom. I was thinking it would be something else, but that's cool. Very cool. These guys together. Nice. All right. So we've got those. See what else. There's a couple more things here. Let's look at this. This is Beltane ritual salts, which I love. It has hibiscus grapefruit. This Van oil that I put on, I see why they don't want you to, why it's not intended. That smells good. It doesn't smell like either grapefruit or hibiscus though, but it's nice. It's strong, and I'm gonna have to like wipe it off with some alcohol or something, because it's kind of making me nauseous. It's not that it's a bad smell, it's just really strong. Okay, and then we have this little black box. Love a little black box. Ooh, pretty. It is a necklace. Very pretty. What do we have here? It looks like a jasper to me. Red jasper necklace. Jasper has been used in jewelry and ornamentation since prehistory, with some cultures associating it with protection, courage, and wisdom. It is known to have protective and nurturing qualities, grounding individuals to Mother Earth and promoting a sense of calm and inner strength. It is beautiful. I don't know how often I would wear this though. And then we have one more thing. I'm going to move this over here. We're going to move these guys back over here a little bit. Get some stuff out of our way because this is bigger. A bigger one. Ooh, but it is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Lost Book of Spells. Not that I needed another book in my life, but I will take it. So we have this Lost Book of Spells with this beautiful gold embossing. There is the side. Let me know if you've read this before. Lost for many years, now found. This grimoire weaves together over 30 years of powerful spells. Esteemed witch Fiona Horn reveals the secrets of spellcasting for everything from igniting passion and attracting wealth to navigating the complex challenges of modern life. And it has, look at the red. Oh, that's so pretty. Gilding, I guess they call that. Beautiful. Let's look at a few pages. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Lost Book. Okay, it's by Rockpool. Part 1, Casting Made Simple. How to make sure the spell you cast work. Substituting ingredients. How to perform a smudging ritual. That's interesting. Smudging, room cleaning. So while most cultures have a smoke cleansing practice, smudging is specifically a Native American practice and shouldn't necessarily be used in context. I don't know if this person is Native American, but if she isn't, somebody should have caught that. There are cultural consultants that you can find that can help you with those kind of things too. So, you know, whatever. Tips on candle magic, sun and moon magic. This is cool. It's got a lot of resources. Probably, I don't know if there will be anything in here that is like super new. I have a lot of books. Beach meditation ritual. That's cute. Beautiful pictures. Hexes. Hex for someone who takes your parking space. Okay. This is when someone regularly parks in your spot at work or at your apartment block or in front of your house. Gather a small item and that belongs to the person. I would not hex somebody that is parking in my spot. I think I would actually like talk to them. Plus, it's not your spot if it's a public property. Interesting. I'll have to take a look and see what I think. Here's to reverse a curse, health and physical well-being. That's beautiful pictures. It is beautiful and really well done. Itchy palms mean money is coming, or that you're having a reaction to your immunotherapy allergy treatment that I get. This dose I'm on is like the last dose and I get itchy palms. So, I mean, it's not a coincidence that it's right after my thing. So, Indigenous Australian headache cure. Yeah, I have to look up a little bit more. If I do that before I put out this video, I might give a little, maybe there's a reason she has so much information. Interesting. Yeah, it's something to read and to look through, of course. So I've seen this a few times. One of the things that I saw recently was I was looking at, there's a very popular deck out there that is a Santa Muerte book. or yeah, deck, Santa Muerte deck. It's a tarot deck. And I think there's also a oracle deck as well. And so I looked it up, and before I buy something that is specifically to a culture, so that one would be specifically Mexican, although lots of Latino American cultures use it, it's Spanish, there's, a crisscross, that kind of a thing in the Americas especially. But I found out that author of that tarot deck is actually Italian, which to me, if I'm going to buy a Santa Muerte deck, it's going to be by a Mexican. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not that I think anybody's wrong for using that tarot deck or anything, but I would like, if there's a minority group of people, especially in like the witchy community, which Mexicans have their own culture, their own thing, I'm going to buy from them because I know that it comes straight from the culture, and it comes with the knowledge of the culture and just the heart and the spirit and the soul of that culture. So I'm not going to buy a Santa Muerte deck from a Italian guy. That's just not going to happen. Another one was somebody did a box that was themed after a Mexican goddess, and I watched a couple of openings, and this is somebody that I like and does great boxes and stuff, but the box that she did really misrepresented the imagery, really misrepresented the goddess herself, and it was very just kind of the basics, which is fine, and I'm glad people enjoyed it. I'm glad that somebody, but this person isn't a Mexican person, so that's why I didn't buy it. I personally like to try to find things that are written and created by the people who are from that culture, especially if it's a minority culture or a culture that is being threatened. Their culture is threatened, or the people themselves are being threatened. And I don't think it's my place to tell other people what they should be doing and where they should be purchasing and who they should be purchasing from. I'm just saying that that's my journey, and I'm sharing that with you guys so that it just opens up a conversation, right, of what we're doing and who we're doing things. If I'm going to buy white sage, I'm going to buy it from an Indigenous person that harvested it sustainably. So there are things like that for me. I don't buy Native American stuff from non-Native American people. I don't buy Mexican stuff that is made in China. I don't buy decks that are Indigenous or Mexican themed by Italians or other people. So I do try to look up because there's other stuff out there. You can find other things. Although I haven't found a Santa Muerte deck that is, well, in English, a tarot deck in English, but there might be one out there. I'll look and see if I can find one. I do speak Spanish, so that wouldn't be a problem for me, but I know that other people do have, that they need stuff. So anyways, I'm not, and I don't want anybody to think poorly of themselves. I'm just opening up the conversation, and I would hope that people would think about that. And then also let me know if you see something in a box or a deck that I open or something that I do that you're like, hey, that's a closed practice. Or did you know that author this or that? Because I want to know those things too. I think we live in a world where we shame people for stuff that they don't know. And you can't shame people for things that they don't know, because if you don't know, you can't do better. So I'm just telling what my information is. And I want to know as well, if I'm doing something that is a closed practice, or you see me reading a book, or something that is harmful to some community, any community, I want to know that too, so I can make decisions about how I purchase and promote things. So anyways, this went into a crazy rant, but I did enjoy this. I'm going to look more into Fiona Horn and see what her background is and all of that, and then proceed as I will proceed. So thank you for watching, and please let me know your thoughts down below. I really want this to be a conversation, and I don't want anybody to feel ashamed. There are things that I've found out that I have done that could be potentially harmful to different people, or supported companies, or supported artists, or supported people. So I want to know as well. So please put that down below, what you think. I'm not trying to be a woke, annoying person, just putting the information out there. I love you guys, and let's all take a lovely breath and enjoy what we have in our lives. Thank you.